Coming out of the fashion industry, my background has been in menswear, and I've always had a special passion for the big and tall man, or I should say the niche part of the fashion industry, the hard to fit, the hard to find clothing for. My sweetheart told me how he was having difficulty finding ties that were long enough to fit him. He's 6'5", and obviously he has the challenge of most big and tall men, which is having clothing, apparel, accessories, furniture, anything that can accommodate the larger man.
Being a very tall gentleman, basically we've been limited in terms of the selections that we could buy.
With that, I said, well, you know, I'm sure I can make some ties, and that's exactly what I did. After I made the ties, he started wearing the ties, that he was getting such an amazing response from them, and I began to share with some other men as well, and really saw that this was a niche market, just the same way that I had found that MKO was a niche market. Thus came the concept of doing a tie, a fashionable tie, and a tie that could fit the hard-to-fit man.
I mean, basically it gave me a lot of options, colors, and blends of things that I've never had before in the past. So when He's Tied Up came out, I mean, it was like it was an eye-opener for us.
Most of the time, you can see the character of a man by the way he dresses. You can pick out the character of a man by the clothes that he wears. You may look at a man and say, oh, he's artistic, or you can tell he works in the arts, or someone may say, oh, you know, he's a businessman or a banker, and you can say, I can see that.
I think this new tie line is bold, it's innovative. I like the multifaceted approach to it.
I have 7 groups, and in those 7 groups, I believe covers most of the gamut of most men.
I like this tie that I have on. This one really caught my attention, so hope everyone else out there likes it.
He's Tied Up, HTU as a brand, really speaks to the various type of men that I'm looking to clothe with a tie. What I hope to do with ties, neckties, bow ties, ascots, anything that goes around the neck for a man, is to kind of bring back in or tie or bridge the gap of fashion, what I say, from the 40s to what is happening now. And one thing that you see is that swag that took place in the 40s has turned into this sag of the current day. And I want to marry fashion with the old school tradition.
I think all men can use that special something to add to their wardrobe.
I think a good tie can make any outfit, changes the scope of the design.
I like to see a man dressed up, and dressed up does not necessarily mean that you're in only a suit and a tie. Nowadays, I mean, a tie can be just as casual as it is dressy.
It's just a small piece, has such a big impact.
It puts you in the forefront of fashion. It makes you feel like you're dressing successful and fashionably.
I want men to look upon ties the same way women look upon shoes. They may be an accessory, but they make an outfit. And you can throw a tie on with some jeans and a jacket. You can throw a tie on with some vest and a shirt. You can, of course, wear a tie with a suit. But I want to show the many ways that you can wear a tie, and I want to make sure that I tie every man up in He's Tied Up.